Welcome to Erbil, the capital of Iraqi Kurdistan. Johnny, we have a local. Everyone is incredibly friendly.
There's so much going on.
So I
don't actually know what this is.
Oh, look at that. That had to be one of the most expensive beers. Good morning and welcome to Erbil, the capital of Iraqi Kurdistan. From Basra we left our friends Z and Haytham. Haytham, shukran, Habibi, the best driver in all of Iraq. We're gonna miss you.
Thank you.
So we're here at the car park near Basra airport, and you can't actually drive in your own car. We have to be dropped off and taken in like an armoured vehicle for 30,000 Iraqis, like $20, which is a little bit expensive. Mr. T, we will miss you.
We miss you.
Thank you so much.
You are coming back.
We will be back. And jumped on a 1-hour flight to this autonomous region. If you are going to visit both Federal Iraq and Iraqi Kurdistan, it definitely makes sense to do Federal Iraq first, as your visa will be valid for here as well. But if you fly into Erbil first and then say want to go to Baghdad, you'll have to pay for 2 visas. But before we start exploring, let me explain a little bit about this place. I'm not the cleverest, but I will do my best. I'm sure someone will moan at me, but this is a semi-autonomous region. It has its own flag, it has its own government, it has its own army. The Iraqi military are actually not allowed into this area, and it sort of comprises of different regions of different countries. So there's Syria, Turkey, and even Iran. I think I've got that right. I hope I've got that right. We've got one day to explore this place that seems completely different. This is the main square, and it could be Istanbul.
Unfortunately, I think I've eaten something dodgy or something's not sitting well with me, because I am not feeling very good.
You've got the Basra airport belly.
I have a bad belly, I'm tired, so I'm not as enthusiastic as normal. Matt will be carrying the video, but we actually met our local friends this morning from Al Rafadain, who taught us some Kurdish words. You're from Erbil, and he's going to teach me how to say hello and thank you in Kurdish. So what is hello?
So hello, Tony, Bashi.
Tony, Bashi, and thank you?
Spas.
Spas. So I feel like they're pretty easy. We will remember it. Tony,
Bashi,
Bashi, Spas.
Spas.
Spas. So we're pretty much equipped. We're going to be exploring on our own today, which we're really excited for. This is actually the old city. We're staying in the new city, which is completely different. Like, you wouldn't believe
Bars,
it.
clubs, it's weird.
It is weird. It feels weird to be here just because it's so different to what you expect.
Johnny, we have a local.
Hello, Kevin.
Are you from Kurdistan? From you?
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan, good. Very good.
Kurdistan.
Spas.
Spaz. Everyone is incredibly friendly here in Erbil, even the taxi drivers, but this just feels so different to Baghdad. You've got everyone out, the hustle and bustle, people selling chai, but this is actually supposedly one of the oldest inhabited cities in all of the world. A lot of places seem to claim that, but just looking around, it really does remind me of maybe a square in Istanbul, in Turkey, even a little bit like Prizren in Kosovo.
There's so much going on this square. Honestly, I think I've been offered tissues, water, tea, juice. What else have we been offered? Perfume. Oh, there's a Spider-Man. There's like a fluffy. What is that fluffy animal that's walking around, like a bear
like
or something? It's pretty wild. And also, all around the old town is the flag of Kurdistan. It's red,
different as the green
and white, with the big sun in the middle. It's actually a very pretty flag, but I didn't even know they had a flag.
Hello, my friend. Tony, could I get one, please?
Yalla.
Thank you so much.
يلا يا مالي وطال المطار يا حلوة تعالي طال المطار وطال وطوال ولا بتغير ولا بتحول بليلة بالبلوكي وبالميت عبالوكي ويا عزيز ألف ليرة إنجليز.
We have some lovely, nice juice they call it, from this very cool man. You're so cool. Beth, thank you very much. Very handsome. So I don't actually know what this is. There's not much online about these.
Tamarind, right?
Yeah, they say tamarind. I have no idea, but there's not much online about these men that sell this juice in a gold pot and then just tip it. I don't know if this is even good for somebody that's got a stomachache. Probably not.
You'd be running to a toilet. Or you could use it as a toilet once you finish.
Oh! Do you know what? It's not too bad. It's kind of sweet, a little bit sour. It's not my favourite type of juice, to be honest.
That was only 1 Iraqi dinar for a pretty decent juice. I still don't know exactly what it was. They do use the same money as they do in Baghdad as in Basra, and this is the water fountain. Later on, I think when we're walking around, there'll be a water show, maybe a light show. I'm liking Erbil. Cheers!
Cheers! This is so cool. We saw a load of people sitting in this cafe. I think it's called Matchco, and basically you're just out onto the middle of the street. This is actually built into the Citadel, and we have, of course, chai. Famous chai. Let's taste it.
Woman in here.
Pretty much. We're both a bit of a spectacle in here. Oh, I think it needs another sugar. No, not really. It tastes the same, but I think it definitely does need another sugar. I like it quite sweet. I think we're used to like always having loads of sugar in the bottom. Here they seem to serve it without the sugar, and supposedly you're supposed to get a sugar cube, put it in your mouth, and then sip the tea. But I'm not doing that. We've been told to come inside because this is the best place to do shisha and drink the chai. It was a bit hot sat out there.
Spaz.
Thank you.
Ordering shisha is no easy task here in Erbil. We're going shisha, 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 hookah, hookah, they're like hookah, shisha. What is this? So apparently they call it nargila. I don't know why. I think it might come from Turkey. I could be wrong, but we have lemon and
Mint, nana.
I inhaled now, I shouldn't have. Nana, but this place is cool. It reminds me a little bit of oh, that's good. Reminds me a little bit of the Shabanda Caf in Baghdad. It's got all the pictures on the wall. It's got all the old men that lean back and chat over the sides. And this dates back to 1940, I believe. We do actually have another caf that is like this today. We were told if you do anything in Erbil, you need to come to this caf and the caf that we're going to go to later. Nargila.
Oh, that made me think. We've had a power pass, which seems to be a daily occurrence. Comes back on after a couple of minutes. This is a good one, though. It tastes nice.
So we've met back up with our friends, and this is Delshad, who actually lives in Erbil. You're from Erbil, Kurdish, and it basically means happy heart.
What a great name.
What's a great name?
Dasbeah.
Dasbeah. So these are called Dasbeah. So these are
Dasbeah.
Dasbeah.
Because we don't have
Dasbeah. And these are the worry beads. So you'll see everyone, so a lot of the local men with these in their hands.
We have very expensive like this.
Very expensive, yeah.
And it's like maybe 5,000 like this.
And what is the reason? Why do people hold them?
We have $1,000.
What is the reason that people hold these? Why do all the locals have this?
Yeah. So you see, you take maybe you are tired or you have ID like this. You say we don't have business, not business. It's that
Calms you down. So basically they play with them to calm them down.
It's like
so I think a lot of people are stressed.
We have people for that life.
For God, yeah. So religious or stress. I understand. So this is them, the stress beads. You'll notice as you walk around, literally every local man has them in their hands. So they're either very religious or extremely stressed. I could deal with these, having to deal with you all the time. Johnny, hello my friends. You from Kurdistan?
Yes.
Kurdistan good?
Kurdistan. Yes.
Spaz. You're English. Where are you from? From here? From Erbil?
Hey.
Erbil, very good my friend. I don't know if it was the best idea to have some shisha before walking up to check out the Citadel. Apparently there's not so much left remaining inside the actual Citadel itself, but the views from when we get to the top are meant to be spectacular over the whole of Erbil. The Citadel itself actually dates back, wow, I'm out of breath, around 7,000 years and is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
We made it, and the views are pretty good. It's actually a multi-layer compound citadel, so that means you can basically see all the different layers and time periods in which it was built. But as Matt said, it's not worth going inside. There's
nothing in there.
Nothing in there. So everybody just comes up to sit here, check out the views, and you can actually look and see how much busier the main square is now as it gets later on in the day. You can also see the mountain range that spans around it. It's such a shame that we don't have more time because there's so much to see in the region, not just Erbil, but we can come back.
Literally right underneath the Citadel is the undercover bazaar, and I'm on the hunt for some old Iraqi money with Saddam's face on. Apparently it's a little bit difficult to film in some of these places because they have like money exchange places where they just have like wads of dollars on the side, but I'm not on the hunt for real dollars. I want old money with Saddam on. Johnny, can I get Saddam? How much for, oh, can I see? This is so cool.
Wow, so cool. Thank you. So this was the old 25 dinars.
Can I see?
That is it. There you go.
Oh wow, yeah, the old 25 dinars. And then on the back, you have the
Al Shahid Monument, Babylon.
I like
and Saddam Hussein. How much is one? 1,000. Okay. 1,000 for a 25 dinars. We'll take two, please. Thank you. Just two. Thank you.
Spaz, shukran. Thank you. I love all this stuff. History, dark history, whatever you want to call it, but I now have a souvenir of a note with Saddam Hussein's face on. One thing I have noticed in Erbil compared to other cities like Baghdad and Basra is because it's sort of been open and more accessible to tourists for a few years, people will come up to you, try and pull you into their shop, try and sell you things, and then even with this, they said 2,000, we give them 10,000, and they tried to take 8,000. So basically they're used to tourists, so you need to watch out a little bit.
This really reminds me of Istanbul. It's actually quite a modern bazaar, I'd say. They've sort of built it up really nicely. They've got actual really nice shops throughout, like the lantern shop behind me, and they even have their Instagram and Snapchat, the same as the bazaars. A lingerie shop. We don't need lingerie, but we do need something to eat. We actually found this place online. It comes up as one of the best places to eat kebab here in Erbil, and what I didn't realise was that you could see him making the kebabs on the skewer, which is so cool.
Hello. I like it, innit?
It's very local, very busy. I'm hoping they've got room for us because I need some Iraqi bread.
Kebab Yassin definitely looks like the place to go. We've got, they just put this on the table. This is a mas yao, so it is yogurt with water, and I have a beef kebab. You can see them actually cooking right in front of you. Firstly, I'm going to try this because when it was put down, I was like, what is that? It smells good.
I will not be trying that.
It's just like watery yogurt. It's a little bit bitter. You should probably drink it.
Do you think it'd be good?
Because you've got your bad belly. You've got your Basra belly. And let's try a little bit of this. Grab it in the bread. Look at that, freshly made in front of you.
This is competition with the Najaf.
The Najaf one. Najaf could be in trouble. This is like char grilled. It's very good. Basra airport belly is just on the bread.
For me, I really would like to eat the kebab, but anything other than plain bread right now is gonna make me feel, make me feel so bad. I can't believe this. I can't even try the best kebab in Erbil, but I can try the bread. And to wash down my lovely bread, we couldn't miss another tea. This is actually from Mam Khalil, another famous place in here. This one's actually, I would say, a little bit cooler than the one we went to earlier. It's cozier, and they put sugar in it.
Is it better?
It is, but don't tell anyone.
This has to be the coolest coffee shop we've found so far in Iraq and Kurdistan. Just look at this place. We've got the photos, tiny little seats you can creep into and get in the corner like Molly has. There is some serious competition going on. I don't know whether the kebab that we had in Najaf or the one that we just had in Erbil is the best. That came to 5 Iraqi dinar, which is only $3, which is an absolute bargain. We've walked 10 minutes from the old town because Erbil is very different to that of Baghdad, of Basra. There are bars, there are clubs, absolutely everywhere. But we've heard that supposedly this hotel that we've just walked into, I don't even know if I should be filming here, has the best rooftop bar for sunset. We are running a little bit late. I think they're cooking mazgouf over there. Is that mazgouf? Maybe it's mazgouf, I don't know, but hopefully we can get some beer here.
This looks extremely fancy. I'm a little bit worried about how much this is going to cost. I don't think I will be drinking beer because I still have a rough stomach, but yeah.
I can drink for both of us, it doesn't bother me. Thank you very much. Spaz. Please do beer, please do beer. Please, cross your fingers.
Cross them. Hi.
Hello. Look at this place. This is Loft. This was the place we saw, and look at the sunset over all of Erbil. Unfortunately, the bar outside is closed. Fortunately, they do beer. I have not had a beer since Baghdad. So like it's been like 10 days of traveling the country, and finally we can enjoy an ice cold beer, and they said we can sit out here.
Spaß, Shukran.
Oh, look
Cheers.
at that. It's a shame it's a German beer, but anyway, we will enjoy this. A Kronbacher.
Did you find out how much it was?
No, I'm a little bit nervous about it. I think it might be expensive. Hopefully they take cold.
Let's see, is it good?
It's ice cold. It's perfect. And look at the size of Erbil. I didn't realise Erbil was actually this vast. 1.5 million people and one happy person with his rooftop beer. Look at this bar though, fully kitted out. They probably have a DJ here in the summer. Not sure about the Sprite, but we'll let you off.
I'm a proper letdown.
And over here is close to where we're staying. You can see Erbil has a very impressive skyline.
Where we're staying is actually the Golden Zone,
Gold Zone.
I believe, the Gold Zone. It just looks so cool right now.
That had to be one of the most expensive beers we have ever had. That come to $10 for one beer. I mean, the view was amazing. I did not expect to be paying $10, 15,000 Iraqi dinar for a beer in Iraqi Kurdistan. We actually had another tea to wash down our beer, and then on the way back we checked out the Gold Zone, which is like the business district, the entertainment zone. Welcome to the Gold Zone of Erbil. This place is fancy. Look at this. With all bars, clubs, sky rises. This city is definitely growing. I didn't expect it to have such a vast sky rise, and this morning, I've got water in my ear. We are checking out the spa at the hotel we've been staying at, the Ramada. It is so nice to have a spa, a gym, and even a massage in a little bit that we're going to check out after 12 days exploring Iraq. It's time to chill. Is this what you expected in Iraqi Kurdistan? This is what is most refreshing after 12 days travelling. A full-size gym. Most hotels have like 2 dumbbells and a treadmill, but this has, you're in a robe in the gym.
This has everything you could want, and no, I will not be working out. Swimming was enough for me. I will not be working out because that is not good for you when you are about to go and relax and have a massage. I probably should be working out because we had a massive dinner. We actually have full board at the hotel and the buffet starts a little bit later tonight, so we can actually order anything we want from the a la carte menu. So we have nachos and vegetable spring rolls, and this is just the starter.
We are taking literal full advantage. This is a meal within itself, and I thought you had a bad stomach.
Oh, it's getting better now.
This is how you do the bad boy nachos, chuck the lot on top. I've gone with 2 starters, and now the baddest of the bad boys. Look at that burger. I love it. You actually have an open kitchen here, so you can see them making all the bread. I'm being careful. Making all the bread, frying all the bread, breading all the bread. I don't even know how to do this. Let's just be messy.
It's like a slobby burger.
Is it good? Yeah. It's quality.
I wish you could smell that. This is the bread that we just saw them cooking in the hot fire oven, and these are the sort of places that you can find in the Gold Zone.
It's not what I expected from Iraqi Kurdistan.
Not at all, but I wish you could smell this. It smells so good.
I have used it. I'm okay, but
I haven't, and don't tell anyone.
bad belly. It's an excuse for everything.
I still have a bad belly.
It even has a vitamin bar, so if you do actually work out, unlike Molly, you can come and get all your protein shakes. Who would have thought it? In my robe, about to get a massage in Iraqi Kurdistan. This isn't just a one-off. This city is full of places like this, especially the Gold Zone. The Gold Zone, if you come, you need to check it out. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Now it's time for our massage. Who would have thought it in Iraqi Kurdistan?
Thank you. Look at this. You've got your own room.
A whole room to ourselves. To relax.
I'll leave you to it.
Goodbye. That was a top tier massage. She was putting me in all these positions. My back was cracking, my hips were cracking. I then had 15 minutes.
You're just getting old.
I am. I think I'm getting old. And then I had 15 minutes in a sauna, and I'm now feeling like somebody completely
After 12 days in Iraq, needed.
12 days of intense travel. That was so needed. But I will give you a room tour of where we are staying. We've had some great sleep, and this is our room. So we have a huge king-size bed, our view out into Erbil, which again we just was not expecting, our huge TV, we have our desk, you're gonna have to ignore the mess, a big coffee station, and our bathroom has 2 showers. I talk about it a lot, but I love having more than 1 shower. I prefer the small shower, and Matt likes the big waterfall shower, so it's absolutely perfect. But Erbil is literally, I don't really know how to describe it in so many words other than different to what we were expecting.
Saying that as well, but it's true.
Don't want to say it, but it is true. Like, this hotel even has a nightclub. How is there a nightclub in our hotel? It just blew us away.
On the road to Mosul.
Difficult and a much longer experience to pass through the multiple checkpoints. Famous kebab place that one of the locals just told us to check out. Kebab.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The future of the city is definitely in good hands. You can see how grand some of these houses used to be.
This is wild.